How's it going, ladies and bruises? I'm Bobby Sixkilla and welcome back to Xenoverse 2. Now we're going to jump straight back into the story, but hopefully we'll have enough time to do some other stuff once the story, once the saga's done. Hopefully some more shit will show up and we'll be able to do that. Let's resume our time patrol. Father to son, the last Kamehameha. Alright, here we go. Perfect cell. I knew this was going to come up eventually.
I'll support you from the time next, okay? You gotta take it from here.
Oh, thanks to my sane cells, returning to health from a near-death experience has only made me even more powerful. What's so funny? Have you gone insane or something?
Overconfidence got my dad killed. I'm glad I can avenge it. I've been wanting to destroy you with my own two hands.
Alright, let's do this.
Still being enhanced by Towa's magic. You have to save Towa and beat Cell.
He's pretty strong. I'll give him that. I expected him to be honest. The stamina's not holding up too well against him. That was unfortunate that Gohan kicked him out of the way first, but never mind. Die. See ya. Damn. That worked. He wasn't that tough.
Such extraordinary power! What are you?
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Impossible! How can I?
Well, there's that.
He did it!
Yes! Yes, I did it!
Amazing. He actually pulled it off. He won!
Why did Yamcha say, I did it? Yamcha, you didn't do shit. You stayed alive, that's all.
Welcome back.
That was a wild ride, wasn't it? I never expected to see a swarm of coolers show up. But everything turned out just fine, thanks to Trunks.
Oh yeah, it was all Trunks.
Yeah, I really didn't expect Trunks to be able to pull off a stunt like that.
Huh? Hold on a sec. I thought that was why you sent me there in the first place.
Oh yeah, I had that all planned out. Why are you looking at me like that? Everything turned out fine, didn't it?
Good grief. You sure don't have it easy, do you?
Alright. Hey there, how's your work going? I hear you're doing quite well for yourself out there. In light of that, I had a bit of a favour to ask. A new rift in time has appeared in Canton City, so I'd like you to deal with it for me. What do you say? If it's okay with you, let's set out for the rift. Okay, pay attention. This is a rift in time. Can you just feel the evil vibes from it? I think we covered this when I asked you to investigate the large rift in time. A rift in time is what we call the strange auras, where changes in history have led to fissures in the very fabric of time itself. These large rifts in time are just like their name suggests, although their size lends them a certain amount of stability. Regular rifts in time are smaller, yet their power is immense. They reflect the strength of those that made the changes to history. There are swarms of these types, yet they look like they were brainwashed. I find it to be simply terrifying. Of course, you've become quite strong yourself. I'm sure it'll be no problem for you. Get out there and take care of business. However, don't allow smaller groups to take them on alone. You'll need to go in a large group. Got it? Okay, then let's get started. Prepare yourself to leap into a time rift. Expert missions. These are special quests that allow up to 6 participants. Can be accessed from rifts in time that appear in Condon City. These quests are more difficult than ordinary quests. So don't take them on. Only take them on once you feel ready. Okay. So these are like parallel quests then, yeah? Defeat Great Ape Nappa. Sure. Oh, I'll just abuse energy attacks, I guess. Okie dokie. Brainwash attack tutorial. On expert missions, boss characters will use attacks you won't see on ordinary quests. We'll start by explaining brainwash attacks. Okay. What are you doing? When you're hit with a brainwash attack, you'll be sent to a place called the World of Mind Control. In the World of Mind Control, you'll face a false version of yourself. Defeating the false self will let you regain control and return to the real world. He's way weaker than me, though. While he has a lot less health, he seems to be more skilled at it than I am. Bye. You defeated the imposter and returned to the real world. Now let's try rescuing a companion who's been hit with a brainwash attack. Okay. If a companion is about to be brainwashed, a quick strike attack will snap them out of it. Nice work, you were successful this time, but you won't always be able to stop comrades from being brainwashed. Next we'll see what happens when someone is brainwashed. Okay. Brainwashed comrades turn into enemies. It doesn't look like reasoning with them is going to help. Forcing them back to normal is your only option.
What's that?
How much damage do I have to do to them? They're not going to be very good allies if I beat the crap out of them. Do I have to actually defeat her to bring her back? I guess someone can res her then, because it's... because you're capable of doing that in this, eh? My stamina bar's like tiny. Where did all my stamina go? I must have reset my fucking stats to 0. You defeated your brainwashed comrade and returned them to normal. Remember, if you're brainwashed, you'll become an enemy too, and your allies might be forced to attack you. That pretty much covers brainwash attacks. Next up is gigantic key blasts. What in the... The enemy just unleashed a terrifyingly massive key blast. This is a serious problem to say the least. When a gigantic key blast hits the ground, it creates a shockwave that inflicts tremendous damage. This may sound crazy, but try ramming into it. You can stop a gigantic key blast by hitting it with your own body. There we go. The key will gradually increase while stopping a key blast, but your stamina will slowly be drained. If you run out of stamina, the key blast will overwhelm you. Additionally, you can press X and Y while stopping key blasts to attack directly. Press A while you still have stamina will give you some breathing room. The best way to stop a gigantic key blast is another key blast. When someone is holding back a key blast, help them by using one of your own. If your key is low, go in to hold it back and let your allies recover some key. A gigantic ki blast can only take so much punishment, and anything more than that will knock it away. Now try to knock it away. Okay. Interesting. You've learned how to handle brainwash attacks and gigantic ki blasts. Not bad for a day's work. Cool. Well, that's complicated.
Such extraordinary power!
Well, it gives us even more to do in the map now, I guess.
People of Kanton City, have you been to the Hero Coliseum yet?
They're fucking everywhere
You can
too.
enjoy explosive figure battles using the state-of-the-art battle simulator. You've got all kinds of hero figures at your disposal, and you can use and combine them in any way you see fit. The number of combinations is unreal. Mix and match figures to create your own ultimate team.
Looks like there's two trainers here somewhere. There's Bojack. Where's the other one? In there? Oh, Lord Slug. Sure, okay, let's train with Lord Slug for a bit, shall we?
What?
You're hiding a considerable power, aren't you? I'll let you get away with it for now. Rejoice, I shall become your new master. You'll be part of an army that will control the universe. What? Decline if you wish, but know that I will destroy this entire planet if you do. I will not tolerate disobedience. Prepare yourself for battle. Excellent, I've seen enough. It looks like you'll be joining my army. First things first, I shall need to assess your power. Unfortunately, none of my other soldiers are here, so I shall spar with you instead. Besides, it's good for me to assess the fresh meat every now and again. I assume you're prepared? Cool, let's do it. Bit more training to be done. Now we got these expert missions to do as well, so that's something else. Evil Eyes. Creates key that explodes in the path of an opponent.
Relax. I won't kill you. Now, show me what you've got. Well, I wonder how long you'll last. It seems you're no common brute.
So it's sort of like that Vegeta attack.
I see some promise in you. Very well. You can work for me now.
Such extraordinary power! What are you?
Cool. More training, please. You've held your own fairly well against me. You're quite the find. Very well. I shall train you personally before joining my army. This is going to be a blast.
What?
If you have the time to wander around aimlessly, you must be a great deal more powerful than you were before. Splendid. I love an obedient soldier. I shall give you a chance to show me what you've learned. I happen to know a certain someone, physically strong if nothing else, and you'll fight him. First, I'll teach you a special technique to give you a fighting chance. I won't hope for too much in your current state, but if you happen to kill him, I won't be upset. This person is not an enemy per se, but let's say his continued existence will hinder my plans, so it's Turles, yeah? Should be easy enough, completed at once. Yeah, it's Turles. Like a 5-star mission though, so that's going to be pretty challenging, I imagine. 2 at once. Darkness Eye Beam fires a massive upward sweeping ki blast from the eyes.
Go on, have fun. I don't want any holding back.
You got it!
You heard the man, so don't blame me.
Okay, use what I taught you. Any hesitation could be fatal.
Maybe like that. It's a pretty cool move. It's not something I'd use, like, well, ever really, but still pretty cool.
Now this is irksome. I will withdraw for now.
Oh, Lord Slug. You're a fool. That's what I was trying to do to you, but I pushed the wrong button.
It seems you've mastered my techniques at last.
Fuck, the music's badass. The music gets better and better.
You have attained greatness. Go forth with pride.
further I go into this game, the better the music gets. Crazy. Yes, to think you'd have such a showing against him of all people. You have more power than I'd even hoped. Just this once, I'll allow you to wander aimlessly for as long as you please. It would be better if you continue to train. I think that would be the best way to prepare yourself for what's to come. Yes, become of great use to me, get stronger and stronger. Your progress, however, leaves much to be desired. Simply observing your training bores me. I shall have to start training you myself. You should be honored. I'm sensing a gathering of powerful warriors nearby. We're going to investigate. Let's do it. Cell Jr. and him. What do we get? Twin Darkstar. Or Dark Twin Star. Creates 2 key blasts around the character. Pressing the button again will fire the blast at the opponent. That's pretty cool.
Now, demonstrate what I taught you on me, and defeat all this scum while you're at it. If these pests are giving you trouble, you aren't long for this world.
Come on, these are Cell Juniors. They're way stronger than Lord Slug. Way stronger. Ah! Don't throw me, you fuck. Okay, you're annoying, you fucks. You're very annoying. There you go. Stun that bitch. Down you go. Let's do this. I missed. Well, that was pathetic. Die.
Good. That will do. You finally grasped the basics.
More. More. Show me your power, Lord Slug. You think you can beat me? Let's find out.
Impossible! How? How did you gain such power so quickly?
We were already this powerful, fool. Somehow I gotta kill you with this though, and it's quite hard to hit with it. Yeah, like that. It's very hard to hit with it.
That's enough.
Oh,
We're
didn't count.
done
Didn't have to.
here for today. You're improving quite rapidly. Maybe too rapidly for my tastes.
What are you gonna do about it?
A valiant effort.
That one's probably been my favorite music track in the whole game so far.
Hey everybody, I'm starting a special class soon. You don't want to miss it now, do you guys?
I must admit, I didn't think you'd make it this far. If you continue to improve at this rate, well, that's for another time. I shall have to reconsider my treatment of you, eventually. But now, your training continues.
What?
I'll teach you my greatest technique, but I don't think you'll find it easy to master. You might die before you master it, thanks to this trial. And I suppose that would be your legacy if that came to pass. The one who almost made it. Now let's begin. Seven stars. And we get Darkness Rush and Darkness Rush Range and Darkness Rush Melee, but they're both physical. What if they're any good? Like, they're no good on this character because it's fully special focused, not physical. This technique depends on the race of the character using it. It will cause the Namekian's arms to stretch, grab the opponent, and deliver a combo attack. Other races will charge forward and grab the opponent.
I'll grant you one last gift, revealing to you my full power. You cannot master such a technique. I'll eliminate you while you fumble around.
Let's see about that, shall we, fucker? Die.
What? You can't possibly.
That's an awesome move. I love it.
How powerful are you?
Oh, where'd he go? Shit, that sucked. Hey, hey. Cut it out. I need to charge up my energy again. Damn it. Again. Well, I couldn't land that. How did you do it? I gotta get him open for this. Gotcha.
Well done. You've mastered my technique. I did my best to destroy you, but you've grown beyond my expectations.
That's a great move. I love it.
Such extraordinary power! What are you?
Definitely gonna use that on a physical character. I never thought you'd actually pull it off. Very well, I concede. You're a true force to be reckoned with. At any rate, I take back all that talk of making you one of my soldiers. Upon re-evaluation, I see you like Turles, someone I may need to remove from my path. Yet you are still naive, charming almost. So long as you make no move against me, I'll allow you to live. What you do with your life will determine whether or not you're fit to join my army. Alright, thanks, Slug. There's a lot of fireworks going off. Are we celebrating something? Oh, is it the online event up there? Yeah, it is. Kind of curious about that, but at the same time, not so much. I don't know. There's 2 more trainers that I know we can do. So there's one down here. It's like we can't do Bojack and we can't do Zamasu. Zamasu because I can't handle it, and Bojack because I don't have the gear I need for it. Okay, we got Android 18 here, and I assume the other one must be 17 then. But we'll go have a look. Because if it's Cell, I'd much rather do that. Realistically? Man, this is a slow-ass way to get around at this point. Because we're covering so much distance. Should have teleported. It's up where Freezer and Cooler were. It is Cell. Alright, we're doing Cell. Greetings, my name is Cell. I bring wonderful news for everyone living here. Looking at all of you, I can tell by your builds that you wouldn't make it as fighters. Don't you wish you were stronger? Then allow me to be your coach. I'll get you all into fighting shape. Well, I'm sensing a lot of resistance here. Relax. I'm not going to absorb you or anything. Not right now, anyway. True, absorbing people wasn't a nice thing to do. But whether or not it happens again is up to you now. So give me the answers I want to hear. Very curious as to why I would train you, aren't you? Very well. There's no point in deceiving you. Truth be told, I'm a bit bored. I could use an opponent to pass the time. You should know, however, that you'll make a fine meal should your improvement fall below my expectations. Of course, I've already achieved my perfect form, so I have no need to eat you. I just find the energy of a powerful warrior delectable. Do not misunderstand me. I know you all have the best of intentions. If you do not wish to be eaten, you have 2 options: become more powerful or escape before you become a meal. Though there's no guarantee that you'll be able to escape. Let's do it. I'm a fan of Cell, so I'm looking forward to getting this done. And his final should be Solar Kamehameha or Perfect Kamehameha, depending on what they call it in this one. This technique can also be used while guarding. Your technique is invulnerable for the duration of this technique if it is performed while guarding against an opponent's attack. Well, that's cool.
I've spent considerable time and effort teaching you. Let's see that it was worth it.
Holy
If
crap,
such
that's
simple
powerful.
tasks are beyond you, then it would seem you have no value to me whatsoever.
That's a pretty powerful ability right there.
Nice move.
Not that I
You have
guard,
some
so it
skill
won't work
after
for me
all.
very well. Meteor Crash? Why do I have that?
All right, that's enough. You seem strong enough to be worth teaching, I suppose. That wasn't half bad. Right then. I will grant you the honor of being my pupil.
Such extraordinary power! What are you?
Sweet. We'll get this training done with Sal and then we'll end the episode, I think. Yeah, there's something different about you. You're not like the rest of those weaklings. You're now one of my pupils, which means your true test has begun. The instant I no longer see any hope for you, you'll be demoted from pupil to food. Understand that you study under me now. You must complete the session I lay before you. Oh good, you haven't run off. Shh, we shall start your training at once. We'll begin by testing your mental aptitude. Strength is important, but so is the ability to learn and retain what I teach you. I'll teach you one technique, and all you must do is show me that you can master it. It should be simple enough. You don't want to disappoint me, you know. Yeah, I know, because you eat me. I prepared a regime that even a total novice such as yourself could complete. 5 stars right off the bat, that's ruthless. Oh, we'll be right. Gravity Impact. This technique will heavily deplete the opponent's stamina if they block it. If it connects, it'll send the opponent flying, creating an excellent opening for follow-up attacks. That sounds good too.
You do understand what I taught you, right? You'd better hope you do. Now let's try this out, shall we? I will begin by attacking you. Neutralize my attacks, then counter. Fair warning, I won't be holding back. So if you fail, you're done for. Yes, excellent. That is how it is done.
Missed.
That'll
I like it.
do.
I like it a lot.
You're no doubt impressed with my masterful technique. Now, for many it would be difficult to use, but you seem to have learned quickly. Enough time wasted. I believe you're ready for the next step. Until then, you'll want to rest and recover.
You have attained greatness. Go forth with pride.
I'm glad you seem to have at least a little cognitive ability. You may be worth teaching yet. Now that I know you have a brain, I'll see how quickly you can grow. Practice that technique I taught you. If you manage to progress to my liking, I shall open the next course to you. I expect results. As much as I can expect from you, anyway. Oh, you've grown more powerful. Good, good. I'm pleased to see that you're taking your training seriously. Excellent students deserve excellent training. I have prepared some new courses for you. Today's session will be a little more focused, so I prepared a special opponent for you. Looking forward to it? It will surely be a learning experience. That's why you came to me in the first place. Sell and sell. Perfect shot. Fires a very powerful ki blast that destroys weaker ki blasts on contact. That's handy.
All right, pupil. My precious little offspring will be joining us in today's lesson. Don't be afraid.
Oh wow, it takes a long time to charge though.
Wait just 1 second. I'll be the first to admit I'm not a perfect specimen. But still, I won't be defeated by a pathetic being such as this.
Careful now. That pathetic being is my student. I hope you're not making life his training. Right then. That's enough story. You know what you need to do. Use what you've learned to defeat us both.
Yeah, I'm gonna deal with this one first. God damn, how does that connect? It takes so long to charge. It's fucking impossible to connect with it. Speedy fucker, aren't you? Speedy little fucker.
You know, I would gain a lot of power if I were to absorb someone like you.
Absorbing that one would deprive me of such a great deal of pleasure.
I have to hit you with it to kill you? There we go.
Defeating an imperfect version of me should be simple enough.
Let's do this. I forgot I didn't have after image. Ow. Alright, that's it. Fucking hell. How does that hit? Did that hit? Did it connect? Did it go through him and do damage, or does it just not connect very well at all? God damn, he is beating me up. Problem is I have to connect with that at the end to make sure he dies. Come on then. Oh fuck! That was a cool move though. I don't know how he did it, but it was cool. God damn! Land it! Nope, can't land it. Can't land it. That move's so cool. Teach me that one. This move's terrible. Fuck's sakes. Okay, he can land it. But I can't. Gonna lose. Gonna lose.
All right.
Finally.
You did quite well against me.
Never
You're
ever
making the
use that
most
move
of the
again.
lessons that I've taught you, and I expect you to continue to do so, my pupil.
That was fucking awful showing right there.
Know
Terrible.
that learning from me is a privilege.
Ahem. An extra special class is about to begin. I'd better not catch you playing hooky.
This is my imperfect form, of course, but you fought well nevertheless. Your powers grow more worthy by the day. As I'd expect from a pupil of mine, the day you achieve perfection grows near. I believe the next section will be a milestone for us. I'm looking forward to it. Is it time? No, not just yet. Your power has made some uncharacteristically large gains of late. This is equal parts amusing and troubling. The closer you get to being worthy of fighting me at full strength, the closer you are to finishing my training sessions. It is time I taught you one of my best techniques. Return to me when you're ready. Let's do it. Perfect Kamehameha. Well, let's redeem ourselves, because that last fight was a shit show, man. Just because I couldn't land it. I could not land it. Fires a Kamehameha that's been powered up to the absolute limit at the target locked onto.
This is your final exercise. And remember, I demand no less than perfection. You'll need to utilize all you've learned so far and use what I've just taught you to finish the fight. But I'm not going to make this easy for you. Keep your guard up. I'll be fighting you with my full...
Wrong move. I said I was never going to use that move again. Then I immediately used it again. There you go, we're going to beat the living crap out of him this time.
Now, this is exactly what I'm talking about. So much power. My entire being is trembling with delight. Very well done. Now that right there is why you're my star pupil. Yes, that was the match I've always longed for. Perfect performance. You don't just pass, you get a gold star.
Yay, gold star. I'm so lucky.
Such extraordinary power! What are you?
And with that, Cell's training is complete, I guess. You've completed all my training sessions. This marks the end of your training. You're now fit to stand shoulder to shoulder with me. Though I now somewhat regret training you to this point. The arena for our final battle should be more majestic than this. This place is too dull for such a world-shaking face-off. Put the techniques I've taught you to good use. Never stop improving upon your power. When you've achieved perfection, I'll be ready to fight you. I have to say, I started training you just to kill time. I never expected such incredible results. I must thank you. Alright, well that's that done, I guess. And with that, we're going to end this episode here, and I think Oh, we still got Android 18 to train with. We'll do that in the next episode. On top of that, we've got the new expert missions, which looks like we count as story events. And we've got that blue mission up there and Guru's house and all that to deal with. So until then, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.